viscosity of water. What is viscosity? Viscosity refers to the frictional forces present in the fluid. Okay? It offers some resistance to the flow of motion. Okay? And this is a capillary tube is kept here. This is called an aspiratory bottle. And you allow the water to run drop by drop, and it should be a continuous one. This is a most necessary and important precaution that you must take, that it should flow in a continuous drop by drop method. And what you do is first measure the height of the water column from the top to the edge of this capillary tube. You note the reading as H1. Collect the water for a time period of 2 minutes. Run down the water, stop the watch. After this, close this. Don't forget to close this. Put it into the measuring jar, and there are gradations here. You can see there is a scale here. On this scale, you measure the volume of the water that is collected. And this is a cylindrical one. And for this cylindrical volume is pi r square into the length. This being a circular circumference, the volume is proportional to the length. Therefore, what you are doing is, for 2 minutes, you are measuring the volume of the water that is collected. Repeat this experiment for 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 and 10 minutes. In each case, measure the height of the water column before you run down, then measure the height again after you draw water for the different time schedules. In each case, h1 plus h2 by 2, the average height will be measured in the tabular column. You write it down in the tabular column. Collect the volume, measure this. Then this is first part of the experiment. In this you are measuring the time, the volume and the height of the water. Later, take out this capillary tube from this. This is the same capillary tube what you have used to collect the water. Measure the radius of this boat. What you have to do? After you enter all these entries here in the tabular column, remove this, put it to the microscope. Attach to the microscope. This is the microscope. This is a microscope. This is a traveling microscope. There are 2 horizontal and vertical scales. Why do you call this as a traveling microscope? Because using these screws, you can move it along the x-axis, and if you release this, you can move it along the y-axis. Okay? But once you get this is what is already adjusted. This is what I am showing you here. So once you adjust this, once you know your capillary tube and your microscope are in line, fix it. How do you fix it? Use this screw and use this screw. With these 2 screws, you will be fixing the position of the microscope. Once you get this into the microscope, once it comes into the focus, use only these 2 screws. These 2 are for the fine adjustment. These screws are for the fine adjustment. Then you have a cross wire and make the circumference, the circle, tangential on the left, tangential on the right. The difference between these 2 readings will give you 1 diameter. Similarly, repeat this process for the top of the circle and bottom of the circle. That difference will give you another diameter. Use main scale, 1 year scale, main scale and 1 year scale. So this is a main scale. How do you take the readings? Plus 1 year scale into least count. So main scale, how do you take? Below the 0 of the main scale, below the 0 of the 1 year. Okay? And in the main scale, you have, between any 2 values, you have 20 divisions. The value of each main scale division is 1 by 20. And there are 50 divisions on the 1 year scale. So total number of divisions in the 1 year scale is 50. Don't see the readings here. Take this as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to 50. If you feel you are not able to see, you can use this as a magnifier to take the readings. So in this case, below the 0, whatever is the reading, rate this as 1 NSR plus 0 to 50. Whichever division is coinciding, you call it as 1 year coincidence. And least count is 1 by 20 by 50, 1 by 1000. What is its value?
0.001.
What is the unit?
Centimeters.
001 centimeters or 0.01 centimeters. Repeat this experiment.